I just wrapped a microfiber towel around my hot oil treatment-infused hair and slipped into a lavender-scented bubble bath when my phone rang. A long, tired sigh slipped through my lips. I knew who was on the other side of the line. And I knew why he was calling. Well, not exactly why, but if I closed my eyes and threw a dart at a board with a few options listed, I knew I'd get pretty close. Ex-husbands were like that. You got to know them pretty well in the years you spent hoping they'd turn into the man you pretended they were all along. Between the first and second ring of my phone, I considered just not answering. I could finish my bath, paint my nails, slather on a face mask, watch that episode of trash TV I'd saved for 3 weeks, and pretend I hadn't heard a thing. Then the ringtone echoed through the bathroom once more, and a groan rattled up my throat. I couldn't miss the call. I couldn't plead ignorance while I took this precious evening to myself because although it probably wasn't an emergency, there was always the off chance that this one time it was. I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I was giving myself a mud mask instead of rushing to the ER when I was needed. From the moment my eldest had been born, that weight had pressed down on my shoulders. Responsibility, duty, motherhood. There would be no luxurious bath for me tonight. I was almost sure of it. Water ran down my body in rivulets as I stood, sluicing over the familiar scar just above my pelvis and down the legs that had once been my best feature and still weren't too shabby, if I did say so myself. The pink terry cloth robe on the back of the door was more than a little worn, but it had seen me through 2 pregnancies and a decade of motherhood, and I'd kept it around like a security blanket. I wrapped it around my body and wiped my hand on my thigh, then swiped to answer the phone still screaming at me from the bathroom counter.